You guys just share it on Facebook.
Oh, I think iPhone charger cord. Can you go downstairs and get my charger cord? Please, 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 thank you.
There you go.
No, I'm searching for a charger cord because my phone's gonna die. Oh, yeah, Christy? I'm sorry. I've been watching Netflix on my phone. Bitches never charge. Well, Sky watches the movie on our TV, so I have to resort to my phone. Don't hear anybody say anything else. Well, Jelly, I'm thirsty. Some things never change, Wade. Sorry, just kidding. Hey, Wade, come down. They got the fridge full. You got what? I can't wait. Thank you. Did you get this way?
I'm saying hi. I'm saying hi. Hey, all that beer. I already know you fools. I already know you.
Cuts here.
What?
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hot shot on the ground is short. Profar for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing. The second from Denver. No score on the show.
Hey, you guys can watch it. You guys can watch it on Facebook. I put the link on there.
Hosmer is in.
Leading off for the Padres, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
What? Damn it. Oh, what happened? I don't want to watch that shit.
I'm cold.
Now here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one.
We were taking those pictures.
Pulled toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Messing up.
That is it. The right fielder, number 2, Trent.
I can beat you. I don't want to watch these pictures. Take him out.
You have to swipe. You're not even watching the fucking thing. You're on your stupid game.
You better watch out. How do I go back to this? La cerveza, Tanya, la cerveza. Oh, there we go. I'm watching the runner.
Where's your beer at?
I'm right here. I bought 2 12-packs today again.
Pickoff move to second. A dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Hosmer stands at second with no outs. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Way gone out to the tree farm.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Jurickson Profar digs in next, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I was reading an article today saying that they wanted to, the doctor or whatever, the Trump's doctor, he wanted to immediate shutdown.
Now the pitch.
Yeah, he said immediate shutdown. He wants a whole lockdown.
Making
like,
him sweat out there.
Already.
The 7th pitch coming up.
Yeah.
Popped him up.
For real. The people like them don't listen.
McMahon stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One
Pinches
gone.
paisas.
Batting 7. The catcher.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's in there.
Hey,
And he's deep in the hole now,
tired.
0-2. Still only one out in
This
the inning.
essential thing is too tiring to keep up. Right, Christy?
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Cordero is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
So striding in, Daniel Murphy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Grisham will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. So here now is the pitcher, Chris Paddock.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. One away. One out now in the San Diego third, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball in.
Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back left field. Tommy Pham.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Just keeping him close. So now to the plate, Tommy Pham, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And in steps Manny Machado, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They're up 2-0. At the plate, Sam Hilliard, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting it, the second baseman.
So 1 away now in the Colorado third, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hit.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
At the plate now, Herman Marquez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
So striding forward now, Tony Walters. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. A double play ball to second. 4. 1 there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Padres. Digging in now for San Diego. To lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Hard hit ball to second. McMahon gathers it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next to the plate for the Padres, Trent Grisham. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And the inning is over. Padres down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Into the box, Charlie Blackmon is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Charlie Blackmon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be a deciding factor in the game.
David Dahl to the plate now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Grisham is there. 2 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
In there, and it's 0-1. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Rockies are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Francisco Mejia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackman is under it. Running hard. He's digging for second. Oh, and he misses it. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Up next to the Padres.
So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Franchy Cordero. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Now the 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Chris Paddock. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Murphy is there, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. The 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in now, Sam Hilliard. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone into the home bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rockies move out in front now, a 3-2 lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, Devo, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
No balls and a strike to count. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Herman Marquez. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Tony Walters. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, the base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us are back with more following this. Into the box now, Tommy Pham. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. Coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hilliard is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. So with one gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Striding into the box, Trent Grisham. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hard on the ground towards short. Story scoops it up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail 3-2. Digging in to try it again, David Dahl. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
This one's down to third. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for Colorado,
Daniel Murphy steps in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Cordero is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Padres have come back to make this a 3-3 ball game.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
The center fielder, number 33, Frankie Cordero.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Carlos Estevez comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Into the box, Franchi Cordero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. The 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Greg Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Greg Garcia.
And that's taken for strike 1. The 0-1. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Padres strike back to solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. 3 apiece. Drew Pomerantz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Drew Pomerantz.
Trevor Story steps in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now back, the center fielder, Dan Hilliard.
Standing in now, Sam Hilliard, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
The 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for 1. Over to Hosmer. A double play. Ian Desmond will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Rockies, number 20, Ian Desmond.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between second and third, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for one. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Padres 3. James Pazos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 47, James Pazos. Leading off for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Pazos has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Drilled down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the eighth inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Tommy Pham. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Pazos stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. And here's a ball hit in the air. Blackmon on the move. And no one will track it down. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. Set and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Bottom of the inning now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Walters. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charlie.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0-for-3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for one. On to first, and you guessed it, another double play. Their 5th of the ball game so far, and this one ends the inning. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Strike one to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. In now, Trent Grisham. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First pitch on its way. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Here's another 0-2. And it's fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Jurickson Profar. No balls and a strike to count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
San Diego down to their final strike. San Diego, good night.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Colorado Rockies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Carlos Estevez earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: